a blowout, whatever you want to say. And I give the team a lot of credit. They played well. They had a tremendous game plan. On the other side, it's only one game. Go back, start all over again, and this time next week, you could be the team that's on top.
Early in the fourth, and this offense has to be hoping this game will mercifully end.
Oh, man, are they ever? So's the defense, so are we, and so are the fans. It has been a rough day out there, and better luck next week.
When one quarterback plays well and the other doesn't, that can lead to a pretty one-sided affair like we've had here today.
Yeah, it has been one-sided, but look, there's always reasons why a quarterback plays well or doesn't, Jim. It truly is a team game on the offensive side, and the good numbers come from the offensive line that played well, and the bad numbers come from the offensive line that really struggled here today. Another catch, and this brings him even closer to the single-game receiving yards mark. 20 more yards, that's all he needs. And I think there's lots of ways they can figure out how to get those 20 yards. What a day to watch. It's been fun. The receivers in the NFL now, they are an unbelievable group of athletes. Second down coming up. Martin lines up in the backfield. He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack. Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job, makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack. An extra tight end on the field for this one. The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 25. Vincent Jackson, he's in the clear. The 20, the 10, touchdown. And again, another score on that drive, and we see a receiver closing in on the single-game mark for touchdowns. It's just no record that's safe. It's unbelievable. It seems like about every other week, you and I are talking about another record that could be broken, and there's a chance here today, the way they're throwing the football, the way he is getting open, there's a chance he could break the record.
The Buccaneers getting set for the extra point. The point after is good. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. They're setting up the return. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Buccaneers defense reigned supreme the last time they were on the field. Of course, they were looking like they might surrender some points, but they came up with the fourth down stop.
Oh, what a job. Everybody on defense to stop that fourth down play. Everybody did their job. The D-line, the linebackers, the coverage was up tight. Nowhere for the offense to go.
Gotta think they'll be playing inspired right now, Phil. First down at the 19. They'll mark him at the 22.
Well, not many yards to get there on that play, but it doesn't matter. What a day and what a job this running back has done here.
The Panthers from the 22. Up in the air, and he's got the catch.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Newton's now completed 4 in a row. Gives himself up.
Good job that time by the quarterback sliding. The team, you are valuable to them throwing the football, not running. Slide before you take that hit.
Second down and 6. Handoff made. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
Interception. It's not getting any better for the offense here late in this game, as now they get picked off.
The frustration and the bad play just continues. And, you know, it's so bad the coach can't even yell at the players. All you can do is pat them on the head and encourage them to keep trying.
The 10, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run. And again, with a touchdown on that drive, we're seeing a receiver in the midst of a special game.
Oh, my gosh, how about that? He just tied the receiving touchdown record in the NFL for one game. And that's a mouthful to say, and it's a lot of hard work, but he's gotten it done on the field, and it's been a pleasure to see it.
So from 2 yards out, they get it across and secure 2 extra points. And now looking at the numbers, just incredible stuff.
Well, it's a record, like you said. How can you get this many receiving yards in one day? It's the best in the history of the NFL, and it's just an outstanding job. He is a talented receiver, and he took advantage of every single opportunity that came his way today.
The Panthers are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
The Panthers from the 27. Taken down at the 27.
That's not a good job by the running back. Play the situation. It's second and short. Get the first down. He makes a bad decision, gets tackled short, and now we got a tough third down coming up.
Newton in shotgun formation. And now he'll slide.
It's not as easy as it looks. That quarterback, good job of sliding before he takes the hit that time. Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
McCoy takes down the quarterback.
Well, that's a sign of a good defense. When you can sack the quarterback, when you're just rushing the defensive lineman, you don't need any tricks, you don't need any blitzes. Man, that's talent.
Loss of 5 on the play. Second and long. Breaks free, has some space to work with. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
First down at the 48. And this goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle. Second down following that incompletion. From the gun. Looking at every option. It's wide open. Newton won't risk a hit here as he slides.
It's a rough game out there. Avoid hits at all costs. Good job that time by the quarterback sliding before he takes the hit. All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
Advancing it now inside the 40. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Newton's back in shotgun formation. Running room. Newton's going to avoid the hit by sliding.
That's a really smart job that time by the quarterback. Pick up all the yards you can, and before you're going to get hit, slide in there like you're going to second base.
We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. Back now in this one, and time is running out here in the fourth quarter. The Panthers have it at the 29. Devin Funchess comes away with the football.
Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
Finds his mark. Touchdown, Panthers. That's his first touchdown catch of the season. A late touchdown in this blowout, and you wonder, well, why didn't they play like that at the start?
Well, listen, they were trying to, but they're just not as good as the other team. Especially on this day, and that's why they struggled all day long and had a tough time. And finally, the defense let up a little, and they gave them a mercy touchdown there at the end of the game.
And he'll start his return. Breaks the tackle. Brought down at the 26. That return's good for about 25. The Buccaneers are enjoying a dominant time here as they've stretched their lead out with 3 straight scoring drives and showing no signs of slowing down anytime soon.
As I watch this team, I sure don't see them slowing down.
Intercepted. That brings the play to an end. While meaningless this late in the game, the coaches are always looking for a morale-building moment for next week, especially in a game this lopsided.
Yeah, you know what you do as a coach? You keep teaching your guys and you keep inspiring them on to keep doing the best they can, because you will be rewarded with a good play late in a game like this. Even though you're getting blown out, it's a great teaching situation, and take advantage of it. Well, even though you're losing big here late in the second half, I like their choice of going with the hurry-up offense. You never know when it's going to come in handy.
The Panthers are coming off a dominating victory a week ago, but the tables have turned, and now they're the ones on the wrong side of a lopsided affair.
They just could never get going today on either side of the ball. Everything they tried backfired, and this was just a terrible, terrible effort by them.
Third down on the way.
Even though you're getting blown out and it's late in the game, I do agree. Get in this hurry-up offense. Get some practice.
Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. They could have used a few more plays like that much earlier in this ball game. Where has that been all day long, Phil?
Well, listen, Jim, you see plays like that, and you see a drive where they score, and you go, why did they do that earlier? Well, the situation has changed dramatically. It's just not as important to the defense right now, and that's why they drove down the field and scored.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. The Buccaneers took care of business here today, Phil, and now you got to think they just want to run the clock, avoid any injuries, and get to that locker room as quickly as possible to celebrate.
Yeah, no question about it. They won the battle here today. They wore out this defense. The offense was absolutely tremendous, and you're right. Don't make a mistake now, like a penalty, whatever. Let the clock run out so you can celebrate.
Martin is in the backfield. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Jackson's got it on a pass that had some heat.
All right, coaches, don't get greedy. Be decisive over there on the sideline. Do what's best for your football team. Keep getting those first downs and letting that clock just keep running. You got a big lead here in the second half. Don't take any chances.
Winston's completion percentage 70% on the day. And now as we look at some gaudy passing numbers, he's within striking distance of breaking the single-game pass yards mark.
Well, he's 75 yards away from breaking the single-game mark for the most yards in a game in NFL history. I know the coaches know where he stands on the sidelines. They're being told from upstairs. Everybody's excited about it. It wouldn't shock me to see him break that record here today.
Phil, before we go, how about this win? How much will this one count?